Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today, Wall Street 30. So what is happening? So at the moment, it's quite simple. We are ranging. Okay, so we're busy in a consolidation phase. Now there are two chains of thought here. The first one is that we've rallied, gone sideways, and the opportunity is to move to the upside. However, there is a problem with that theory. So we have moved up, and this range now is 34 bars. So as soon as it gets beyond 20 bars, between 10 and 20 bars, the probability of it continuing to the upside drops dramatically. So we have a 50-50 chance of a break at the moment on this. But what I do want to highlight is a much bigger pattern, and we have been talking about this channel for quite some time. It doesn't really matter. There's a couple of ways to draw it. Doesn't matter how you want to draw it. All I want to point out is the following. We have broken the channel to the upside. Now, a break of a bull channel to the upside like this can trigger a massive move to the upside, but there is a very low probability of that. So, you're looking at about 25% probability of this breaking to the upside and a 75% probability of it coming back down into the bottom of the channel, or worst case scenario, coming down to sort of break below the channel, which basically destroys the structure and comes to the start of the channel here and then start building from there. So that level is 29,236. Now bear in mind, we haven't really had a correction since March, a decent correction. We've had one or two little blips, but we haven't had a decent correction, and it's been a massive move. So there is a chance for a fairly big correction, and that is what all the perma bears are screaming about when on Twitter and YouTube, Facebook, where social media perma bears are frantically trying to get people to sell because they're already in on the break here. They already anticipated a move and they're sitting short at the moment. Anyway, this channel can continue forever. It doesn't necessarily mean that that break up means doom and gloom. It could just be a case of break up and then form another channel to the upside and continue moving up. So that is kind of the structure that's there. But if we start looking at what is transpiring here, we are ranging. I think we kind of bring with it. We're playing with a top at the moment at 31,291. Yes, we are making higher highs, and we continue to make higher highs. You can see 1, 2, 3 in a row. Let's want to check diversions here. I don't think there is. Yeah, a little bit. There's nothing really to write home about. Let's not try and force it. If we look at the 3 hour, if it's not clear, guys, then it's not there. I mean, that's the bottom line. So at the moment, this is ranging. We do have gaps all the way down. We've got gaps here. We've got gaps here. On the lower time frames, there are a massive amount of gaps. So you've got a whole lot of results coming through. We've got some big tech results coming through this week. So I think it's going to be a very interesting week. Nevertheless, if we get some bad results from the tech companies, and I think it's really about the outlook more than what the financial results are going to be. What is the outlook moving forward? Because there's a lot of negative noise around social media and sort of the likes of that, advertising and personal data and that kind of stuff. So that may be a catalyst. Okay, so just drawing in a level here, so we can just stop rambling quickly. Level is 31,110. You can see we're testing that. We are moving down and we are forming a wedge. Let me just get there. Where's my wedge? My wedge basically from there to there. And if you extend it like that, you'll probably find it'll tie up with more things. There it is there. And then we are looking at that there as my wedge. My personal opinion, it is short today, close the gap probably today, and wouldn't surprise me to see us move down a measured move at the moment. That's kind of what I would expect. Okay, and you can see where that target is, bottom of range. Just look at the gaps here, so I just want to shoot across to a 15-minute chart quickly. I just want to show you a couple of things, and you'll see it on there's gaps. See gaps, some of them are closed. That one's open right there, and you can put a level in there. That gap is wide open. and if I look further, you'll see even more gaps, and I'll put lines in. So there's another one down there, and I'm pretty sure that there's gaps here on the 5-minute chart as well in between these. So whenever you see gaps like that, the price typically does come back and test them more often than not. So that's kind of my view at the moment. Not doom and gloom, but any pullback right now, I think you're still going to find people buying into it. And this structure here, you can see we've got a crossover here on the 15-minute brewing as well, but I'm kind of the opinion that we've got a death cross here. You'll probably find a little bit of a bounce up during, there are gaps to the upside as well, so let's not get away from ourselves, gaps to the upside. So my view right now is it's 50-50. We've got a lot of things transpiring at the moment, so I am concerned about chasing longs at these lofty levels, because I don't see us moving much higher than where we are at the moment. So what may transpire is you may just get smaller moves to the upside. There are some big measured moves to the upside, so that is the one thing that is there. So what could happen is the channel just keeps continuing until those big measured moves are met, and then the bears climb in and the bulls take profit. So that's kind of what's concerning me at the moment. I don't really want to be chasing price right now. But anyway, oscillators also indicating I need to be looking for it. So my view at the moment is, even if we move up and close some of these gaps, I think there's going to be an opportunity to short this and find some level where you can have a fairly tight stop loss and bring it back down to the bottom of the range. And I think that's what we're going to be doing until Wednesday at least, is ranging. Okay, anyway guys, really concerned about chasing longs at the moment. It is not looking very pretty above and below the moving averages. Big confusion right now, and treat it with caution. That's all I can say. Is my view at the moment is you should be selling off the top and buying off the bottom right now. Not my favorite position to be in, because I'm not a good range trader, but that is what is on the cards, to be honest. So that's kind of the structure. So for me, this week is probably going to be, or at least until Wednesday, will be much smaller positions with fairly tight stops, especially if I'm taking shorts. Keep my risk as low as possible, and look for those one-to-one trades that you may transpire. So you'll get some money, but keep that risk as low as possible. I think that's the moral of the story this week. Anyway guys, I hope it helps you somewhat, and we will catch up with you bright and breezy tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.